Hey, I'm Nooky from mTw, and we're here in Seattle to play the new Counter-Strike Global Offensive. We tested it 2 days ago. The first impression was like, yeah, it's new Counter-Strike, but they had still a lot of things to do to fix it, to make it good. And actually, the next day we were pretty impressed what they changed. They already made a lot of good things to update the game, to make it better, to make it really like we wanted. And I have a good feeling about it. Hopefully it will be really good.
As a competitive player, what do you think they most need to change in the game or work on between now and launch?
Of course, the weapon accuracy, the recoil, because at the moment it's like a bit random. You can't tap really, you can only spray, and the guns are like, they have to change that the Colt and the AK is balanced and good, and it's still a good weapon. And of course, the SMGs, they want to improve the SMGs. And I think at the moment they're too powerful. They have to make a good balance between them so that you can use the SMGs in close combat, but the AK and the Colt, of course, like for every distance. And if they improve that, it could be a really good game. But that's the main point at the moment, in my opinion.
What was your impressions of the process that we went through here? Could you talk about a little bit of what it was like and feedback back and forth? What it made you feel like in terms of, is it something that they're interested in working on, or is it something where you're not quite sure how your input's going to be really implemented, or if at all?
Yeah, it was like we just played like 1 or 2 hours, then we meet and we discuss stuff that we don't like and think we should improve. And then we played again, and while we were playing, we were showing them some bugs and stuff that has to improve, and they were really like listening to us, to our opinions, and we're really into it. Like, of course, from Thursday to the next day, they changed already a lot of stuff, so they really want to listen to us. And the next day, of course, again, we played again. They showed us the stuff that changed, and we were like, some things were like changed good, and other things have still to be fixed, of course. And I really hope that they do still listen to us in the upcoming weeks and stuff like that to really improve.
Now, you're a player that used to play 1.6, currently plays Source. There's a lot of concern about there not being better 1.6 representation, which is something that we got clarity on from Valve, because they apparently did that because they wanted to have a Counter-Strike Source discussion day 2, so they thought it was just killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But how do you think the 1.6 players will respond to Counter-Strike Global Offensive? How do you think that'll be?
Yeah, the main point, in my opinion, is because 1.6 players don't like Source, is because of course, tagging and warbanging. They added a bit of tagging, not so much like 1.6. Warbanging is still there. Maybe they'll fix that because at the moment you can really spray through everything. Like, it's a bit too heavy. But another thing is that the distance and the models in Source are like, it's really far distance sometimes, and it's hard to see a model, and it's just different feeling. And they changed that. I think I have the feeling that the models are not bigger, but the distances on maps are shorter, so it's more 1.6 feeling. The movement, of course, is more like 1.6. So they took out the good things in 1.6 and the good graphics at the moment. So it could be really a good game. I mean, 1.6 players could really like it, but they just have to try it. It's up to them, of course. We can't force them. Yeah, it's up to them.
So as a competitive pro player, what is it going to take for you to make the switch over to Counter-Strike Go?
If they still listen to us and change the things that we told them, and keep improving the game, I would play it because it makes fun. It's of course a new graphic, and a better looking game is always nicer to play, of course. They fixed a lot of bugs in the game, or the game is different, like a Source. You can exploit a lot of things, and you always have to block it with that block, of course, and stuff like that. And here they hope, they try that those things can't be used. And it depends, of course, on the leagues and the teams. Like, if they keep playing 1.6 on Source, of course, and there will be like 3 games to play, then the prize money will be not as big. But if the teams really switch, and the leagues, of course, then you have a lot of more prize money, a lot of more players, more teams to compete, and it will give a huge push to the whole scene.
Great. Any closing remarks?
I just hope that everybody tries it. I don't trash talk. Like, I've already watched a lot of comments, and they were like, they have no idea what the game really is, because only we know because we played it. So if you already make the game bad before you tried it, it's just shit.
Thanks a lot.